Good morning, and today is the last day of 2022. It is December 31st, and personally for me this has been a day of reflection on the last year, and I could go on and get all sappy about the things that have happened, the ups and downs of this year, but suffice to say that those that are familiar with me and my channel and are closest to me know and understand a lot of the things that I've gone through this year. So today is a wonderful day. As you can see, I'm outside. I am near the flying field. In fact, I can see the flying field. It's about a quarter mile in the distance. And the reason I'm sitting here right now is because I'll post a picture of why I can't get to the field, because there's a big block of solid ice, drifted, plowed snow blocking the road. So this is as close as I could get. But today's video is actually a two-part video. It's running an engine that I've never run before recently. It's an engine given to me from the friend Mike, and so it's going to be one of those engines from the box of engines that I just posted a while back. It's a Fox 45, and it's under this towel right now. I'm trying to keep it as warm as possible. There is no wind, which is a blessing. But it is not really warm. It's probably, let me see here. I'll get screenshots of what the temperature actually is. Right now it says it's 27 degrees. So it's pretty chilly, and I've got nice warm hot tea here for me. I'm gonna put my gloves on for a few minutes. So like I said, two-part video. First part is to run this Fox 45 engine, see if we can get it to run. This one was one of the ones that was all locked up, but it looked to me like it was going to be a runner. So what I did was I put oil, 3-in-1 oil in it, heated it up, I don't know, a week or two ago, and just started rotating it over. And it rotates, it has really good compression. I'm going to go ahead and unwrap it here now. It should be fine. So it's mounted here, and I've got a wood 11/8 prop installed. Why? I just happen to have that prop on hand, and it was a appropriate size for this engine. I've got a tank, 3/4 full of a mixture of Omega 10% control line fuel and FAI, so basically it's 5% nitro fuel. And I have a brand new Fox Miracle plug installed. And there's a little bit of a story that goes with this Fox Miracle plug and the price of it, and you can go and look at that little quick story on the last community post I made probably close to a month ago. So part two of this video is this. Mike, who gave me this engine as many others, also gave me the idea, which I never heard of before, never even thought of, haven't run engines in cold temperatures in a long time. He said, try putting a little bit of lighter fluid in the carb to help get the engine started. So that's part two of this. What I think I might do though is see if I can fire this engine up without using this first. And then if I can't, then we'll squirt some in there and just see. Like I said, it's 27 degrees. This engine has been in my apartment forever since I've had it. It's only been exposed to the ambient air when I put it in the garage and installed it on this just before driving here, and it's been wrapped in that towel. So this is really the first time it's been hitting this ambient temperature, so I want to get going with this. But that's today's video, and let's see how successful we are with this. Okay, let's connect these fuel lines up. Now I have done my preliminary check of the carb and setup of the carb before coming here, so it should just be a matter of seeing if this thing will take a prime. Seemed to take fuel pretty well. Throw my gloves back on here since it's rather chilly, and see if we can fire this thing up just as it is. Okay, so Now let's shoot a little bit of lighter fluid in here and prime it again and see if that makes a difference. Okay, I don't know, that was probably more than a couple of drops, but let's see what happens now. It enabled it to start. I wonder if I should put more. That's interesting. Obviously I'll leave the plug on so it'll warm up some. Damn it. Pretty sure it was drawing fuel. Two turns open. I'm not sure why it's not staying running. Seems like it's just running through that lighter fluid. Strange. So when it's sounding like it's at full throttle, it's actually only half throttle. Damn, my hands are cold. So every time I go to full throttle is when it dies, and it has the glow on there. So it can't be that it's too rich. Maybe it's too lean. Maybe I should just let it run at half throttle. Maybe there's something wrong with the carb. Maybe the plug's not right. See, as soon as I get to full throttle, that's when it dies. Doesn't feel overly hot. So, this sucks. I should not be using these gloves, first of all. And I did end up richening it as I was going to full throttle, so it was too lean there. Now it's a matter of maybe just cranking in that low speed a bit. I really need to get a different glove because I don't really want... Let me pause this for a moment. Okay, so I've had enough with this engine today in the cold. It's warm, it ran, sort of. There may be something wrong with this engine besides me. Chances are it's me, and I'm just not thinking clearly about how to tune this engine. It's just weird because I was able to get a high speed, but wasn't really able to get a low speed despite richening and leaning the low speed. Then I reset everything and just kind of went back into the weeds, so I don't know. There's either something wrong with me or there's something wrong with this engine. That's about all I can say, but we did get an engine run, and I think we did prove that the lighter fluid thing does help, at least initially, start combustion to get an engine running. Sustaining it running after that is something different, but I have a feeling it would work beautifully if you already had a tuned engine and you had a known good running engine and all you needed was to get it started. The lighter fluid thing seems to do really well because it fired right up when I used that. And I didn't just do a couple drops either, because you can't drip drop with that thing. It's either all or nothing. So I squirt quite a bit in there, so much so that I could actually smell it. So however much I put in there, it was enough to at least fire it up. But is there a clean spot on here? The engine ran pretty decent. Either maybe my nye is going out, I don't know. But anyway, that's our engine run for the day, and that's the last engine run for 2022 also. So goodbye 2022, and tomorrow starts a new day and a new year with all sorts of new adventures for me. I'm certain of that. I hope you all have a good year coming up, and please reflect on the year you had, and things didn't go the way you hoped. Now's the time to make sure they go better next year. Thank you all.